You know what word he hasn't censored in his comments yet? Littlefinger. He hasn't censored the word Littlefinger.
Littlefinger's 2 words, you mug. Right, everyone, hi, I'm Pat, how do you do? So, I've been working on a video about the whole ImAllexx thing that's been going on right now, and mad lad Kavos made it utterly pointless about an hour ago as of the writing of this video. So basically, the point of this new video, which I've had to rescript and re-record it and re-edit, which is fine. Kavos has admitted to having a grudge against Alex, so in the interest of fairness, as I think they're both a bit of a dick, I'm going to go through Kavos' new video in as fair a light as I possibly can and give a fair, unbiased opinion of the whole situation. Why only Kavos' latest video? Because it basically goes over everything I was going to talk about in my video anyway. I'll just use any extra clips to make my point if it invokes the first video, should I need to. So, basically, if you don't know the whole Slazo situation, I CBA to tell you about it, so here's a clip of Kavos doing a TLDR for me.
Not only did he support and push false rape allegations, even when Slazo proved he was innocent, but the very thing that caused it, the twit longer from Shay, which had these allegations in it.
Kavos starts his new video with what I'm going to call the countdown or count up to Alex's Judgment Day, where he explains how every day he's tweeting out to Alex for not apologizing to Slazo for heavily implying he's a rapist. And all I have to say on that is Kavos may want to be a bit careful with this, since Alex is pretty prepared to lawyer up if he needs to, and I don't know the laws around cyber stalking in the UK. It's just a friendly word of warning. He also picks up bringing back the Bearded podcast and how much attention the entire situation is getting online. It does sound oddly like he's recruiting for a World War III or something.
And now a ton more people are making videos on Alex, and I'm so proud of this community. It's great to see that people are playing their part in ensuring that people know what Alex has been doing.
But fair play to the man nonetheless. This situation is getting a lot of heat, and it's a good thing. Now to properly get into it.
Alex helped to orchestrate the whole thing. Leaked DMs from their Discord group, which are 100% real, shows them all planning together to release this twit longer with Shay. So not only did Alex not go to Slazo when the allegations were first presented to him, he schemed and plotted behind Slazo's back to end him.
Now the DMs are, as far as anyone is aware, completely legit, and I don't have any doubt in that. What I do have a small semblance of doubt in is that the entire thing was some November the 5th like plot behind Slazo's back. The DMs he was talking about and that I've showed on screen don't actually have their full context. So, unless Kavos has seen more DMs that verify what he's saying and gives full context, I have to doubt that everyone, the Reddit gang and Alex, helped Shay draft the twit longer. That's pure speculation and just what can be inferred from the whole situation. An issue like the false rape allegations really shouldn't be based off of speculation and inference, so the idea that Alex Quite and anyone else in that Discord helped her draft it is just a tad unbelievable for me. However, if there's something I've missed, or between the time of me filming and launching this video, or after the video comes out, there's evidence that 100% coincides with this and proves it, I'll gladly retract this statement as to them not helping draft it. Alex's tweets to Daniel though, wow, they're rough.
He replied to Keemstar saying, "As I said in that DM, I said I'd support the people who came forward as I believe the victims who had contacted us. I'm not just trying to falsely accuse anyone of anything, just support my friends who are going through a hard time at the hands of another, as it seems the right thing."
Alex, man, you did watch Slazo's video, right? You were aware that he's proven Shay was lying and all of what she said never happened, right? It's a fairy tale, mate. Shay can't be a victim of something that never happened. You are tweeting publicly, that you were supporting a girl who was falsely claimed someone a rapist.
Alex followed up with, "Whether they wanted to go to the police or not, I would support their decisions on how they wanted to deal with it. I was just consoling someone who seemed to be in a lot of distress."
I guess Alex is consoling Slazo now as well, since she's been called rapist time and again over the past month. That's got to have put Slazo in a lot of distress, surely.
Alex then grew some balls and replied to me on Twitter. Look, you can keep hammering that betrayal tagline down all you want. I don't need to hammer it down, little finger. It's already there for everyone to see. But it makes no sense for me to go after Michael like that, especially as both people were friends. And you still did it anyway. Both of them are your friends, but you only believed the one who cried rape, and the other one you didn't even hear out. Great friend.
Yep, I got nothing to add to that. Alex, bit of a prick.
An hour later with, yes, I believe my friend, he has absolutely nothing to gain about lying about this, and only around 2% of sexual assault accusations are fake. As a victim of sexual assault, I believe other victims. I could tell by the look on my friend's face and the tears streaming down it, he wasn't lying. So please, stop invalidating his abuse. That is why victims never report it and why sexual assault was allowed under a rug, swept for so long in society. Boys especially feel ashamed of coming out as a sexual assault survivor because of the stigma. So for me, I always believe victims over abusers. Please, it's 2019, let's not go back to the old barbaric ways. Victim blaming and doubting assault victims only helps the predators. Do you know what actually helps the predators? Making up a fake, fabricated story about how somebody is a sexual predator when they aren't. Because that's really going to stop people coming forward. Because it makes people like me look at these stories and think, how much of this is actually true if people could just go on the internet and spout up a terrible story like this and it receives tens of thousands of retweets. It's disgusting behaviour. This is a crime. And I can't believe people are getting away with it.
And that hasn't aged well, has it? Fuck me.
Hey Alex, can you please tell me why you are hiding the word Slazo on your channel? I tried commenting a reasonable question of, hey, can you please address the Slazo situation? And you can see from my perspective, I can still see my comment, but I signed into my alt account and my comment was hidden. You can still see the other comments from other people as a time lapse that this isn't YouTube's fault. The only reason my word is hidden is because Alex manually went into his channel and blocked any mention of the word Slazo in it. I also commented again to make sure to see if I was correct about this. I typed a comment Alex would much prefer to see. Great video, man. I love it. Ha ha ha. I could see it there on my main account, so I went back into my alt account, and as you can see, I can see the comment from my alt account. Alex, stop hiding from this. It's embarrassing.
In response to this clip from Ben, I just want to say this. Why would someone in the right try to avoid talking about a situation and blocking all mention of said situation? Now, the rest of Kavos' video is him talking about how Alex tried to fake more evidence that Slazo was a rapist and other shit using a night out, which actually technically implicates me, Mulus, and Alex's other friends in the whole situation. So, I'm putting them in the tags. I need the clicks. Apologies. There are two things not addressed in Kavos' video that I instead want to talk about because I need a small semblance of effort put into this video. And if this was just a recap of Kavos' video, it'd be kind of pointless. So, as this entire ImAllexx situation has been going on, Alex himself has been at VidCon in LA. Hence, presumably, there hasn't been a response video from Alex's corner yet. While at VidCon, however, it looks like Alex has been going around showing off DMs Will and E has sent him between Will and Kavos, as shown here by this tweet from Kavos' Twitter account. The kicker to this is that, according to Kavos, someone who realistically gets 99% believability in this scenario, these DMs have nothing of interest or importance to the entire situation. So Alex is just trying to make Kavos look bad somehow in front of other creators to try and save his own skin. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is something that was brought to my attention by Daniel Keemstar Killer's Twitter account from a lad called John, also known as Progress on the internet, or at Progress on Twitter. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that. First of all, Twitter for Android. But the content of the actual tweets is what's very interesting. These tweets are about John's personal interactions with Alex that make Alex look like such a dick. So the context for the DMs that John has attached was that John told Alex that he shouldn't be drinking if he was depressed, which is fair enough and actually pretty sound advice. Alex's response? Call him a pedophile. I wish I was making this up. Alex said, and I quote, "Doesn't matter if you don't like me, mate. Don't like you, but I wouldn't publicly address your relations with an underage girl." For full context, John was under 18 at this time. So Alex was accusing someone under the age of 18 of being a nonce. Why did he do this, you might ask? Because he read it on Twitter. So, for someone who makes a living off of social commentary on the internet, Alex fully admits that he doesn't, or at least didn't at the time, follow social online drama and just goes off of whatever Twitter's telling him at the time. That makes me wonder, why hasn't he apologized to Slazo yet? Twitter is telling him to do so. The creme de la creme of this, though, is that John says there are other people Alex has accused of being a paedophile. But John's not going to bring them into this situation because it's not his place. Now, should this be true, that... Oof. I haven't seen any receipts for that, as far as I'm aware. At this moment, no one else has come out and said that Alex has accused him of being a paedophile. But it's not unlikely. So this now brings the tally up to, well, 2 now. Slazo and Progress. At this rate, it's looking like Alex will have a higher false pedo rate than Daniel Keemstar Killer himself.